Prepare to question everything you thought you knew about reality, faith, and the chilling forces that lurk just beyond our perception. Tonight, we delve into America's most profound spiritual mysteries, the documented cases of exorcism that have defied explanation, challenged science, and left an indelible mark on our nation's hidden history. Imagine a quiet American home, shattered by an unseen terror. A child once innocent now speaks in ancient tongues, her body contorting with impossible strength. Objects fly, temperatures plummet, and a palpable dread fills the air. This isn't fiction. It's a chilling reality reported across centuries, from colonial settlements to modern suburbs. A priest stands, armed only with faith and ritual, confronting an entity that scoffs at reason. These are not mere tales. They are documented encounters, meticulously recorded by those who witnessed the inexplicable. Tonight, we explore the profound implications of these events for historians, theologians, and anyone brave enough to confront the unknown. Welcome, seekers of truth, to the Scholar's Ledger. I am your guide into the unsettling world of American exorcisms. These aren't just sensational stories. They are historical documents, theological dilemmas, and profound challenges to our understanding of the human condition. From the hallowed halls of the church to the quiet desperation of families, these cases force us to ask, what truly lies beyond the veil of our comprehension? Why, in an age of science, are requests for exorcism surging, compelling even the most skeptical minds to reconsider their certainties? The practice of casting out malevolent spirits is not a modern phenomenon. It is woven into the very fabric of human history and religious tradition. From ancient texts to early Christian doctrine, the concept of spiritual oppression has persisted, shaping beliefs and rituals across civilizations. In America, this ancient practice arrived with the first European settlers. Puritan ministers, steeped in biblical narratives of spiritual warfare, documented instances of perceived demonic influence. Their accounts, often dismissed as superstition, offer a fascinating glimpse into the early American psyche and its struggle with unseen forces. As the nation grew, so did its diverse spiritual landscape. Catholic immigrants brought their formalized rites, while African spiritual traditions and Native American ceremonies offered their own methods of spiritual cleansing. These varied approaches highlight a universal human need to confront and contain perceived evil. The Catholic Church, with its unbroken lineage to apostolic times, has maintained a consistent, albeit often discreet, protocol for exorcism. Its historical records spanning centuries provide a unique lens through which to examine these phenomena, offering a continuity of experience that transcends cultural shifts. No discussion of American exorcism is complete without the chilling account of Roland Doe, the 14-year-old boy whose ordeal in 1949 inspired The Exorcist. This case, meticulously documented by Jesuit priests, remains a cornerstone for both historical inquiry and theological debate. Roland's symptoms defied all medical and psychological explanation. Unexplained scratches, levitation, violent outbursts, and the ability to speak in languages he had never learned plunged his family into a nightmare. The Lutheran pastor, overwhelmed, referred them to the Catholic Church, acknowledging a force beyond his understanding. Father William Bodern and Father Walter Halloran, among others, witnessed phenomena that challenged their scientific training and theological understanding. Objects moved, words appeared on Roland's skin, and he displayed knowledge of the priest's most private thoughts. These events were not isolated, they were consistent, witnessed by multiple credible observers. The Roland Doe case forced a reevaluation within the church and among the public. It became a stark reminder that some mysteries refuse to be confined to the realm of folklore, demanding serious consideration from historians of religion and those who study the limits of human knowledge. The Smurl family haunting in Pennsylvania during the 1980s presented another profound challenge to conventional understanding. This case, involving an entire family and their home, documented physical assaults, unexplained noises, and apparitions witnessed by multiple individuals, including neighbors and police. Unlike individual possession, the Smurl case suggested a pervasive, environmental spiritual oppression. The family's desperate pleas led to multiple exorcisms and blessings, highlighting the church's role in confronting what it deemed malevolent entities affecting not just individuals but entire spaces. These cases, from Roland Doe to the Smurls, are not mere anecdotes. They are historical records, often corroborated by multiple witnesses, medical professionals, and clergy. They compel us to ask what common thread connects these disparate experiences across time and geography. Today, the Catholic Church approaches exorcism with a rigorous, multidisciplinary protocol. Far from sensationalized portrayals, the process begins with extensive medical and psychological evaluations, ensuring that mental illness or other natural causes are thoroughly ruled out. Only after exhaustive differential diagnosis, often spanning months or years, will the Church consider appointing an exorcist. This meticulous approach underscores the gravity with which these cases are treated, reflecting centuries of theological discernment and pastoral care. Modern exorcists like Father Vincent Lampert are trained not only in theology but also in psychology, recognizing the complex interplay between spiritual and mental health. They report that while most requests stem from psychological distress, a small, irreducible percentage defies all natural explanation. These rare cases, characterized by phenomena like xenoglossy, speaking unknown languages, hidden knowledge, and aversion to sacred objects, continue to perplex even the most seasoned professionals. They stand as stark reminders of the boundaries of our current scientific understanding. The debate surrounding exorcism is a crucible where faith and science collide. Skeptics, including many medical professionals, attribute these phenomena to mental illness, mass hysteria, or elaborate hoaxes. Their concerns are valid, given historical instances of misdiagnosis and abuse. However, figures like Dr. Richard Gallagher, a board-certified psychiatrist, offer a compelling counter-narrative. After decades of collaborating with exorcists, he has documented cases where individuals exhibited abilities and knowledge that defied any known medical or psychological explanation. This intellectual tension is precisely what makes the topic so vital for discussion. How do we reconcile documented, inexplicable phenomena with a scientific worldview that demands empirical evidence? What are the limits of our current understanding of the human mind and the universe itself? For historians, these debates reveal the evolving relationship between religious belief and scientific inquiry. For the religious, they underscore the enduring reality of spiritual warfare. For all of us, they force a confrontation with the possibility of realities beyond our current grasp. Perhaps the most unsettling aspect of this hidden history is the dramatic increase in requests for exorcisms in contemporary America. In a world dominated by technology and secular thought, why are more people than ever turning to ancient rites to combat perceived spiritual oppression? The number of officially appointed exorcists in the U.S. has surged from a handful to over 175 in recent decades. This isn't a response to Hollywood. It's a direct answer to an overwhelming demand from families and individuals who feel besieged by forces they cannot comprehend. Is this surge a symptom of societal anxieties, a spiritual vacuum, or something far more profound? The Church grapples with this question, training more priests to discern genuine cases from psychological distress, acknowledging a growing spiritual crisis in modern society. This phenomenon compels historians to examine the cultural shifts that might contribute to such a resurgence. For the religious, it signals a renewed urgency in understanding and combating spiritual evil. What does this tell us about the spiritual health of our nation? Behind every historical record and theological debate are real people whose lives have been irrevocably altered. Maria Santos, a mother from Texas, shared her harrowing experience with her daughter's inexplicable transformation, a journey that led her from medical specialist to the Church's exorcist. Medicine couldn't touch it, she recounted, describing her daughter's sudden ability to speak in voices not her own and reveal hidden family secrets. But after the exorcism, she was herself again. You can't tell me that wasn't real. Her testimony echoes countless others, grounding the abstract in raw human experience. David Chen, a journalist and former skeptic, witnessed an exorcism firsthand. He went in to debunk but left profoundly shaken. Objects moving, a boy speaking fluent ancient Greek. There's no way to fake some of the things I saw. These personal accounts, often dismissed, demand our attention. They are the human face of this unseen war, compelling us to listen, to question, and to consider the possibility that our reality is far more complex and mysterious than we dare to imagine. Exorcisms in America stand as a profound challenge to our understanding of history, faith, and the very nature of existence. Whether you approach this topic as a historian, a theologian, or a curious observer, these cases demand serious contemplation, not dismissive judgment. They force us to confront the limits of our knowledge, the enduring power of belief, and the unsettling possibility that there are forces at play in our world that defy all rational explanation. The unseen war continues, leaving us to ponder its origins and its implications. What do these historical accounts and modern phenomena reveal about the human spirit, the nature of evil, and the boundaries of our reality? We invite you to join this vital discussion. If this journey into America's shadow history has stirred your intellect or challenged your beliefs, please like this video and subscribe to the Scholar's Ledger for more explorations into the profound mysteries that shape our world. Share your insights, your questions, and your own experiences in the comments below. Let us continue this crucial conversation. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, the truth is often stranger and far more terrifying than fiction.